only time for solutions. That's the economic part of this that I don't think gets enough chatter. No, we're not going to die. Most of us are going to be just fine. But what about the human cost of this, the other side? Like, that's where I kind of go, man, what are we going to do? We're going to let all the small businesses sink because of a pandemic? There's no way. Are you kidding me? With a businessman in office, no less. But I keep waiting, and I haven't heard the solution. 248-539-9797. All right. Now look, I know it may seem trite to talk about your lawn at this point. Who knows, maybe it is, but I got a job to do, so here it is. Take care of your lawn so when we get out of this coronavirus mess, it won't look like garbage. That's where Natural Way Lawn and Tree Service come in. You purchase a full lawn program, you get free grub control, free insect control. Just mention my name. Call the number, 888-GET-GREEN. You visit naturalwaylawn.com. Their offer for a complete season is, in a word, fantastic. And you'll get a custom solution. There's no one-size-fits-all approach. Everyone gets their own tailored program. Natural Way Lawn and Tree Service. Get green, stay green. With Natural Way, it's 888-GET-GREEN. 888-GET-GREEN, or you go to Natural Way Lawn.
If you're looking to lower your mortgage payment, shorten your term, or consolidate some credit card debt, call the company with over 1,000 five-star reviews. That's All Financial. 248-308-5000 and chat with us online. DavidHallMortgage.com.
This Radio.com Sports Minute is brought to you by Foundation Systems of Michigan.
This is Jim Rome with the CBS Sports Minute. Like about 8 zillion other people in this world, I do have myself a podcast. And that's not for me to look for a shameless plug by doing for a said podcast. But it's a way for me to say that I love that side hustle because it gives me an opportunity to have long-form conversations with athletes and other interesting people that I could not do on a daily basis. For example, Karan Butler. I've always been absolutely fascinated by this guy's life and his journey. He's so fascinating that Mark Wahlberg is making a movie about his life. So I got with him on my podcast. We talked about a number of things, including the time he spent with the Lakers and the time that he ran with Kobe Bryant. Without giving away the entire episode, I would say this, and there are much more important things in the world right now than the games themselves. LeBron did say that if LeBron were to win a championship with a third franchise, he knows who the GOAT will be. I'm Jim Rome.
Lowe's is ready to help pros like you save every day on what you need to get the job done right. And no matter how big the job, we have the quantities you need in stock and ready to go when you are. Have trim work to do? Save up to 40% off every day when you purchase molded flow packs compared to some of 6. We carry a huge selection of finished, unfinished, and primed molding in the styles and sizes your customers need. Whatever you need to get the job done, do it right for less. Start with Lowe's. U.S. only.
This human resources professional is owning it at work with Kronos. And this is her hype song.
I'm coming at you faster. No stopping, doesn't matter.
I've got HR, payroll, talent, and time.
I'ma show you what.
We're engaging all the right people. Kronos, HR solutions for the modern workforce. Learn more at kronos.com/HR swagger.
Monster Jam. It's the rush of the race. The thrill of the jump. The energy of the crowd. This is Monster Jam. See the legendary Gravedigger, Elton Logan, and more of your favorite Monster Jam trucks. Brought to you by BKT Tires. Tickets start at $15. Restrictions and additional charges may apply. Coming to Ford Field, March 14th and 15th. Get your tickets today.
Hollywood Casino. Come play where the rewards and thrills never end. Rock your weekend with a trip to Hollywood Casino. Upcoming events include live tribute shows to ABBA, Aerosmith, and so much more. Check out the full lineup at HollywoodToledo.com/entertainment. Hollywood Casino Toledo. 21 years old. And in trouble. Call 800-589-9666.
You're in charge of hiring, and Indeed has solutions, like online skills tests, which let a candidate show that they're the right hire. Indeed will also give you this sticky frog, which will suddenly leap and stick to the face of the perfect hire. Okay, there's no sticky frog. But skills tests, that's for sure.
See why independent research by Silk Road shows Indeed delivers 3 times more hires than any other job site. Visit Indeed.com/promo today and get a free sponsored job upgrade on your first posting. Terms, conditions, and exclusions apply.
The only way you can take 97.1 The Ticket with you is the Radio.com app. Download it today and listen to us anytime, anywhere.
97.1 The Ticket.
Sully's yelling at people. I don't know why, but we'll hear it. Breaking news. Do you have ticket text? We'll get to the people. Obviously, the breaking news of the hour, the NCAA tournament has been canceled. If your question is, has blank been canceled? The answer is probably yes. I mean, just to give you an example, news out of New York. Any gatherings of 100 canceled. Look, it's going to be this way for a few weeks. So don't panic. Don't be a jerk and buy more toilet paper than you need. Just power down for a couple of weeks. But I still want to hear what the solution is going to be for people who work their ass off and aren't going to be able to go to work. Like, we have to have measures in place or everything's going to fall apart. Our government with the House and Congress, I hate to overwork you, gentlemen and ladies, but could you lock in here and get something done? Maybe both sides of the aisle. Mike, go ahead.
Yeah, when I was young about what you were saying, it just, of course, all these hot takes are coming out now. Doug Gottlieb's posting about, seniors, anyone have a problem with granting seniors an extra year if they want to return to the
Planet Earth. Those players are graduating and players that are going to take their spots are already signed on to come to school. What are you going to do with 20-man rosters?
Right.
Shut up, Doug.
Of course, that's the day. People just are taking it there with other things. Pistons, they will be, I'm going to read this officially, Pistons will be still paying hourly and part-time employees during the stoppage, adding a quote here. While we cannot speak directly for other companies that employ staff in the arena, we are hopeful of reaching accommodation, protecting them as well.
You know what? That's a really classy move by a franchise that I often criticize. That's a great move. That's a first-class move by the great Pistons. Be nice if this company would follow suit. Look, the bottom line is, you got to take care of your people. This is a once-in-a-lifetime health crisis. That's it. So let's step to the plate here. That's a first-class move by the Pistons.
Mike, did you watch the president last night? He's committing another $50 billion to small business funding.
Yes, but we need specifics. We need to know where it goes. We need to know what people are getting. We need to know how people are taking care of their kids. We need to know what the rules of engagement are. I just wanted some more detail. I think that's the job of the highest-ranking official in the free world. I wanted a few more details. That's all. I don't think that's some ad hominem attack. I wanted detail. And they were not present.
This is 10 times deadlier than the flu, and it's more contagious than the flu. This is really serious stuff.
Correct. And there's no vaccine, and currently no therapeutic treatment.
A lighter text about a comment earlier about The Simpsons. The Simpsons were great for the first 20 years, but for the last 40 years, it's gotten kind of tedious.
Yeah, I mean, come on. Bart hasn't grown an inch. What am I supposed to do? Ridiculous. Totally absurd. It's worse than the bogies wearing right now. What is it with this guy?
What is it with you criticizing what everyone's wearing?
Well, I mean, he wears these shirts that my kids don't fit into.
They're small. It's just crazy. No dude should wear a small.
But it's so tight that it's just like I don't understand it.
Now, I also wanted to there's just updates. Another quick update, Rudy Gobert, he is issuing an apology. It's what some people are saying, well, why does he have to apologize for being sick? That's not what he's apologized for. He's basically apologizing because he was acting like an idiot and touching microphones and minimizing this entire thing.
And he was grabbing teammates, and listen, he didn't do a good job.
And people are locally, the papers are writing about this now. I think it was March 7th when the Jazz went down. There's a couple articles being written and some video about Rudy Gobert handing out his arm sleeves to fans in attendance afterwards, which is what all players do.
Yeah, and again, a certain level, we're gonna ride a wave here. It's gonna get worse before it gets better. The exposures, it's been here for weeks. We haven't done a good job testing. We're not prepared. Like, it's gonna get worse, but there shouldn't be panic.
Also, I do want to update you on golf because it's one of my favorite sports.
The
golf.
Masters is finally
No,
gone.
how dare you? The PGA Tour is basically the only, which makes sense because it's golf, basically the only sports organization that's going to be continuing. PGA Tour is going to continue with all their events, but no fans in attendance at any PGA Tour events.
And it's outdoor. It's not a team sport. I don't know.
Rocket Classic will be here at the end of May. We'll see.
Oh, can't wait.
You got to get you to go to that this year. It was great.
I'm all set, thank you. All set, though. I appreciate you looking out for me. Go ahead, take a text.
I do have a piece of news for you. And this is big, okay? Because this is another major tournament that's getting delayed.
Roughly 8, maybe 10, 12 inches.
Major championship getting delayed. It is an email that was just sent out. Our ping pong tournament here at work. We are going to delay the start by a couple days. We have 11 open spots to fill. Please stop by the ping pong table by Monday and sign up. I will send out the revised dates with the bracket. So clearly our company taking after the NCAA and delaying the tournament. Not canceling, but delaying the tournament.
Well, there isn't going to be anybody here Monday. Like, no one's going to be at work. Who cares? Just cancel it. So, carry it.
Got people wondering what NASCAR is going to be like. Let's see here. Mike, I can't believe all this stuff going on. It's crazy. When this first came out a couple weeks ago, I never thought we would be here.
No one did. No, I shouldn't say no one. Very few. Fairly or unfairly, they were called alarmists and panic artists and the rest. You know what? They're right. They're right, and people like us were wrong. We didn't take it serious weeks ago. The problem is, as regular people, we can afford to be wrong. But high-ranking officials in this country, our entire government can't afford to be wrong. And unfortunately, it kind of looks like we were wrong. Because we're not prepared. Preparedness is like the bare minimum in a situation like this.
One more for you here, Mike. I'm not going to lie to you. At first, I didn't think this was a big deal. I thought people were overreacting. I thought it was political, and I thought it was fear-mongering. But now, I think everyone at bare minimum at least has to take this serious and realize that there's a lot of serious things going on.
Yeah, hello? The entire sports world, which is predicated on money, has shut down in a 24-hour period. What does that tell you? 97.1.
97.1 ticket traffic. From the WWJ 950 AM Traffic Center, this report brought to you by Twin Peaks. An accident has just cleared from 94 eastbound at Little Mac near Stacey Mac. It's been before Morass. Out in Warren, there's a wreck blocking at least one lane on Van Dyke northbound just before 14 Mile. On the right shoulder is blocked by an accident, and 14 eastbound after Godfredson. At Twin Peaks, their made-from-scratch menu has something for every sports fan. Indulge in their all-new smoker selects like the Carolina pulled pork sandwich or sweet and smoky ribs. Nothing pairs better than a 29-degree draft beer. Twin Peaks, eats, drinks, scenic views. I'm Michelle Pena with traffic.
Betting is finally here in Michigan. It's coming to Greektown Casino. Just in time for this month's exciting basketball action. Greektown is also the exclusive Michigan home of Bet Builder. Bet Builder is the only tool you need to check the latest lines, plan your bets, and to see those future winnings. The easiest and most convenient sports wagering in Detroit. Make Greektown Casino Hotel your best bet. Must be 21 to gamble.
Never quitting takes strength, a determination to stand tall against all odds. At Beaumont, we work tirelessly to improve patient outcomes, from screenings that can catch diseases before they start, to using minimally invasive surgeries for quicker recoveries. Never quitting takes finding the right person to stand beside you. There's no quit in us, because there's no quit in you. Beaumont. Take a free health risk assessment at beaumont.org/HRA.
At Fisher Investments, we do things differently, and other money managers don't understand why.
Because our way works great for us.
But it may not work for your clients. That's why Fisher Investments is a fiduciary, obligated to put clients first. It's the highest standard for a financial advisor.
So, what do you provide? Cookie cutter portfolios like the rest of us?
No cookie cutter portfolios here. Fisher Investments tailors portfolios to meet each client's goals and needs.
But you do sell investments that earn you high commissions, right? And make commissions when you make trades for your clients?
No, Fisher Investments doesn't sell any commission investment products, and we never earn commissions on trades.
So what's in it for you?
Fisher Investments fees are structured so we do better and our clients do better. When it comes to helping clients achieve a comfortable retirement, we're clearly different. Visit FisherInvestments.com to find out why investors like you switch to us. Fisher Investments, clearly different money management.
Investments in securities involve the risk of loss.
I'm former Detroit Red Wing Chris Osgood. What's better than a home game at Little Caesars Arena? Free tickets to one, thanks to 97.1 The Ticket and Chevrolet. You can win by tuning in to 97.1 The Ticket in the morning, brought to you by Chevrolet, official vehicle of the Detroit Red Wings.
This hour of Instant Feedback brought to you by Mike Picaro of National Benefit Plans. For affordable life insurance, log on to nbthealth.com.
What are you waiting for? It only takes an hour for you to have your child's heart screened. Get your kid's heart checked at the Ernst Cardiovascular Center at Beaumont Hospital in Royal Oak. Details at 971theticket.com. WXYT FM and WXYT HD1 Detroit. A radio.com sports station from the Planet Fitness Studio. Sports headlines all day, every day. This is 97.1 The Ticket.
Brought to you by Flame Heating and Cooling. No March Madness this year. The NCAA officially pulling the plug on the men's and women's tournaments due to the public health risk of coronavirus. In fact, all of the winter, spring, and spring tournaments are being canceled. This all spiraling very quickly after all conference tournaments were scrapped earlier this afternoon, including the Big Ten tournament about 10 minutes before tip-off in Indy. And during the pregame of the Michigan broadcast, when the announcement was made, Michigan analyst Terry Mills discussing how odd things were leading up to the scheduled tip-off.
I was just saying, even around the hotel, it was feeling like it was like in a twilight zone. Like we were all people. It was almost just kind of unreal. And then even to come here today, just to see the people here. I mean, it just wasn't ready to call a game. I can guarantee you that. Everybody was in a different frame of mind.
Also opening day in Detroit and around all of baseball will be pushed back at least 2 weeks. MLB suspending spring games as well. Although the Tigers did play down in Lakeland earlier this afternoon, they fell to the Braves 5-3. Jonathan Scope hitting his first home run wearing a Detroit uniform. And the NHL also suspending operation while hoping to resume at some point this season. The Michigan High School Athletic Association has announced that they are suspending all winter tournament events. From the Ticket Update Desk, I'm Chris Villar. For more, stay tuned to 97.1 The Ticket and radio.com.
Oh, man. Out of nowhere. 2019, 2020 men's college basketball team. I'm Greg Gumbel. Alongside me, Seth Davis. Some other idiot who doesn't know basketball. Over the next hour, we're going to take you through the whole field, bracket by bracket, region by region. And now, the one seed, presented by Coca-Cola. My God, we don't have Selection Sunday. The tournament's canceled. Strange days. But it's the right move. You can't criticize it. That's where we're at today. The NBA has suspended its season. NHL, MLB, all aligned. College basketball, all college sports. I want to make sure I'm accurate with that. All college sports are done for the near future. And look, I think these are necessary moves because we didn't do a good job over the last month. While South Korea was doing 10,000 tests a day, we haven't tested 10,000 people total. Like, it's going to get worse before it gets better. Most people will be just fine. But this is, if we don't do this now, will overwhelm our healthcare system, and you'll have people who should be fine dying. So, yeah, whether you're a sports fan whose world is upside down, or you just want to talk about the real world, where your kids are probably in online classes, your college student is maybe moving home, or certainly online only. This is real world stuff. I mean, again, maybe look, man, if you're an hourly employee, I worry for you, because I don't know how this is going to work. I don't know what the government's going to do to take care of you. It's just, there's a lot of questions. This thing has gotten real, in a real hurry. And I started treating it very real on Monday. Because you started reading real facts from scientists in the medical community, not idiots on TV. And you went, okay, now we got a problem. This isn't about me anymore. Once we understood the level of contagiousness, once we understood how long this disease lives outside the human body, once we understood the true impact on the elderly and the pre-existing conditions, this is, even if the mortality rate goes down to at or just below 1%, it's still 10 times as deadly as the flu, and we don't have a vaccine for it. So please don't call up and tell me that the flu killed 40,000 people and there was no panic. It was 40,000 people and you had a vaccine. Imagine the flu with no vaccine. 40,000 would be 400 or 800 or 1.2 million. That's what this is, except it's 10 times as deadly and it's way more contagious. So the nation's done a bad job prepping for this. These shutdowns are a countermeasure, and you hope it's enough. And you hope that we can keep our medical professionals safe, because we don't have enough beds. We don't have enough ventilators. We don't have enough masks. Now, I think we're going to work to get that done. And we're already seeing improvements in testing, both in the methodology and the distribution of it. A lot more work needs to be done. Read an article today. We're seeing research done into a blood-based therapeutic here that could help treat this. How fast can you get it to market? Don't know. The vaccine will be 12 to 18 months away. But, yeah, it's just scary, because you realize our country and the people that run it didn't do a good job preparing for this. Both sides of the aisle, whatever. I'm not interested in who you want to bash. It's just the government at large didn't do a good job. Period. So that's just where we are. March Madness, canceled. It's an incredible moment in time as a sports fan, and just as a guy who's done this job for the better part of 20 years. I did shows after 9/11, and we've been through diseases before, and this is different. The idea that every major sport is shut down, I don't think you can label that fear-mongering or panic or being PC. I think you're starting to realize that these decisions have to be made because this country is in such a bad spot. That's kind of reality. If that hurts your feelings, then you probably got to search your feelings. Go ahead, Mike.
Yeah, a couple of updates. I feel like just a running list here. Locally, and no, it is not our office in Southfield, but it's being reported Crane's one of the state's first confirmed coronavirus patients worked in an office complex in Southfield. Everyone's aware of that. There's a bunch of statements about where exactly it was and whatnot, and the precautions to take, the basic stuff, but also sports related. This is surfacing just to kind of speak to how it can spread. The Colonial Athletic Association just released a statement, and they played their tournament, right? They played their conference tournament. That we've been made aware that a game official who worked at the 2020 CAA Men's Basketball Championship has tested positive for the coronavirus. And here's what they said. The official did not exhibit symptoms of the virus when he was officiating. Did not exhibit symptoms of the virus until 72 hours after the game he worked. But abundance of caution. The conference has been made everyone aware. The involved institutions and the tournament personnel aware